Very good evening to our viewers right around the world, and welcome back to this live broadcast of World Junior League. Another exciting encounter in store. 7 districts taking on London House Kings. We don't have much time. Let's head down to the middle where we got Ovais Ali alongside two captains and the match official for the all-important toss.
Well, it's toss time here in the home of cricket where we're all set for another fascinating and enthralling game of cricket. It's World Junior League Under 14 2025, expecting to have another cracker of a game. It's London House Kings taking on Team 7 Districts. Time now to introduce you to two captains. On my left is Vian Masalawala from 7 Districts. On his left is Rian Palmer from London House Kings. And on the extreme left is our match official, Mr. Afzal. Vian, you've got the coin. Please give it a spin. Tails is the call. Rian, congratulations, winning the toss. What's the plan?
We'd like to have a ball first.
Bowling first. We've seen the mantra even in JMR teams bowling first. That's what they've done and have been succeeded. So any specific reason you want to bowl first?
Yeah, we feel like the dew might kick in a bit later, making it a bit harder to grip the ball and even field. So that's the reason we've chosen to bowl first.
We've had a great tournament so far, and I'm pretty much sure the boys will be raring to come in and play in this iconic stadium.
Yeah, we're all very excited. First time for most of us in an international stadium, so looking forward to it.
Talk us about Omar Shah. How brilliant has he been?
Yeah, he's been incredible. Six there. You can't really expect more from the guy, can you? So it's absolutely been incredible to watch him.
Changes to playing 11?
I think everyone might play today. Bowl, some might get a bowl, some might get a bat. So yeah.
Best of luck, Rian. Give us a good game.
Yeah, thank you.
Rian, unfortunately, you've lost the toss. What was your plan if you would have gone on to win the toss?
Yeah, we would also like to bowl first today.
Now that you're bowling first, how much do you think will be a decent target you want to restrict the opponents on?
Oh, batting.
Yeah, how much you want to put first, batting first?
Yeah, so I reckon around 140, 150 would be a good total for us because we've got a good lineup, bowling lineup, so we can defend that, yeah.
3 games, 3 wins in the group stages. There will be a lot of confidence in the camp.
Yes, of course. We'll go on to look to win this match as well, and then we'll give our best effort.
Changes to playing 11?
No, same team.
Best of luck. Give us a good game.
Thank you, yes, of course.
That's the news, and the confirmation coming from the centre is that London House Kings, they won the toss and they've decided to bowl first.
Thank you very much, Ovais Ali. The news from the center is London House Kings, they have won the toss and they've decided to bowl first under lights. And joining me in the comm box is Mudassir Ali. Good evening and welcome back.
Thanks a lot, Asghar, and very good evening to you as well as to our viewers. Another exciting contest on our hands here. 7 districts lineup: Ashman Bhanu, Vian Masalawala, Navneet Gurnani, the man in form with the bat for 7 districts in this tournament, Zakaria Afridi, the fast bowler, the captain of this side, Isa Sharik, Harshad Singh, Zakaria Gilani, Yajat Kumar, Gurkirat Singh, just 7 years old. He bowled quite well in this tournament. Vaibhav Sudhir, Vishank Kripalani, Adi Jain and Suleiman. So they are up against London House Kings. 2 good sides. They just missed the bus. The knockout stages. And let's have a look at this side of London House Kings. Thoman Anstey, Kian Suri, Tayyab Aftab, Junli Shukla, Manav Vasant, Arav Bhimani, Isa Khan, Umar Shah. What a tournament he's having with the bat, playing for London House Kings. Veer Power, Rian Parmir, Yasser Minhas, Kailan Sivakumaran and George Dawson. So 2 good balanced sides. They'll be up against each other. I think the key battle and the star to watch from this game will be Umar Shah from London House, and all eyes will be on Navneet, the top order batter for 7 districts.
Oh, absolutely. You summed it up beautifully. Under lights, it should be a great contest. And there you go. The final hurdle. And having a conversation, all the build-up, all the hard yards behind the scenes is time for execution.
A pep talk happening out there in the middle. So are the 7 districts. Head coach Rizwan, and it's time for young guns of 7 districts to get some runs. They have that home advantage against London House Kings. For London House Kings, This is their first visit at this iconic stadium, and to have a close look at this game, we have two experienced umpires. On the right of your screen is Afzal. Next to him is our own experienced Nadeem Anjum. So good to see two experienced umpires. They are going to officiate this game between Seven Districts and London House Kings. And it's also important to add that under 14 tournament, but we have witnessed people coming in numbers to the stadium and supporting these young boys.
Plenty of support around the world as well. The viewers watching the live telecast back home, I'm sure in the UK. Late evening, still tuning in large numbers and watching these prodigiously talented cricketers in action.
Oh, what a day, what a night, what a tournament. So getting ready, walking into young guns of 7 districts. They need to get runs top of the order because they are up against the London House Kings. They are known as a side to chase down even a mammoth total. As we have earlier witnessed in this tournament, they went on to chase some good totals against some good quality sides.
Oh, absolutely. And Umar Shah, a childhood prodigy, he's got a big future, and it's great to see that kind of talent. He's got raw pace as well, although he's just missed a little bit of consistency with the ball, but he's got that pace. So a genuine all-rounder in the making, obviously following the footsteps of his great father, Uwais Shah, who played for England, 70-odd one-day internationals and fair crack at the test match cricket. He's a legend at first class, over 16,000 runs, 4,500s. So big shoes to fill for Umar, but certainly he's showing a lot of promise.
This under 14 young lad, but quite a well-built lad. We have seen those towering maxims from the blade of Umar Shah, but now, as of now, the focus is on 7 districts because they were asked to post a total by London House Kings captain. Taking time is Afzal. He's making sure everything is in place. An historic moment for all these young boys. Not only they are playing at Sharjah Stadium, but also this game is being broadcasted throughout this world. So all set, it's Kailan who will be bowling the first over. Harshad on strike, play on, says Afzal. Nicely managed on the back foot. Ah, look at that clean pickup. What a release. Straight away, Umar Shah in action. Off the mark with that single. Harshad off the mark, 7 districts.
You can't keep him out of action. He is a multi-talented cricketer in the field, very good, sharp. Great opportunity for all these youngsters to really have one last crack at this competition.
They'll be eyeing to end the campaign on a high note. Keep an eye on the tryst position as well. Look at that smooth run up. Just trying to get into the right hand batter, misses the line. So the first extra has been added to the total. And quite interestingly, we haven't seen captains going with the first slip with the new ball.
Yeah, a bit surprising. Under lights, the new ball might do just enough to find that outside edge. Like you mentioned, he's got good wrist position right on the money there and tight in defense. What a stage for the World Junior League to be played in this part of the world, and it adds a different taste to it when you're here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium.
Width offer wanted to cut, nowhere near the ball. So now from that middle and leg, straight away he went on to bowl to the off stick channel. And lately we have seen quite a few under 19 tournaments happening here, and good to see as Adil Rashid and Hamza Khan, the co-owner of Major League, and we also have the presence of Khalid Shah, the Boom Boom Khalid Shah, a very talented left-hand batter. Runs for Yajat. off the mark with that single. And if you talk about the great Adil Rashid and Hamza Khan, what an extraordinary job done by these two, the co-owners of World Junior League, wherein in the modern day cricket we always talk about the seniors playing all those big leagues, but something special for all these young boys.
Oh, absolutely. They have done a remarkable job. It's not easy to get everything, the logistics and everything, the organizing part, to be done in such a manner, in such a professionalism. They are thorough professionals. And it's a great initiative. And this is just a stepping stone. I'm sure in the future you will see a lot more of junior cricket happening around the world through this platform laid by Adil Rashid and Hamza Khan, the Junior World Junior League concept. We'll talk more about it. Tidy first over, 3 for none, 7 districts.
Plenty of coverage on the offside. There's a deep extra cover and deep fine leg. 2 fielders stationed outside the 30-yard circle. George is getting ready to bowl the second over from commentary box end. It's Yajat and Harshad, 2 batters out there in the middle for 7 districts.
Nicely bowled. George, another one of those talents, left armer, gives him that advantage against most right-handers. He'll be playing right throughout his career, and that angle does trouble the right-hander, especially if he bends the ball back in. Not the best of deliveries, just string on to that leg stump.
I think on the previous delivery, the release point has been a problem. Long run up. Goes towards that offside. Ball racing towards the fence. The first boundary for Yajat and first boundary for 7 districts. Slight width offered. A full advantage taken by Yajat.
That's the first boundary. Beautiful shot through the offside. Let it come under his eyes. Square drive. Elegant shot. Touch of width there from George. Either he's been too straight or too wide. Just not being able to find his groove. High on the bat and just short of mid-on. And those expressions tells you a story. He thought he got his man.
A lucky escape. If he did middle that properly, it could have gone straight into the hands of the mid-on fielder. Ball just stopping and then rushing onto the blade of the batter. Not an ideal start for George. All the pressure which was built up in the first over, now he's releasing that pressure on these 2 batters. Already given away 6 runs. This is much better. Early days in this game as a fast bowler, especially if they are into the first over, it's all about the rhythm. Just bowl consistently on one channel, get into the groove, and in the second over you can express yourself.
That's a great point, Mudassar Ali. It's about consistency, there and thereabouts, and as you get the confidence and get the hang of things, then you start really bending your back unless you're Shoaib Akhtar going flat out from ball one.
You have taken me back to 96, 97. There was never a single. Not interested, says Harshad, denying that's a single. So, first over from George comes to an end. 2 done, 9 for none. So far, just one boundary, that too from the blade of Jajat. Width offered, slashed. No chance for the fielder at point. The first boundary for Harshad.
That too from the blade of Jajat.
There was width,
Width of
and he really thrashed that through the offside. That's like room offside off stump. There's something special about those left-handers. When this even slashed, they look so elegant.
Even when they have that judicious leave towards that off stump, they look beautiful.
Oh, absolutely. Silken touch through the offside. Most left-handers are so good through the offside. That is a lucky break. He went for it. Desperate dive from the wicketkeeper. Perilously close to those gloves.
That is why I always ask the captains to have that slip-in position with the new ball. Slight movement, especially with that new ball just hurrying on the blade. You might create a chance. So lucky escape for Harshad.
Yeah, it's a case of mixing caution with aggression. You need to get that balance right. Well, at the moment, runs are beginning to flow here for Seven Districts. Another fine shot up and over mid-off.
Now they are targeting Kailan.
You need to get that balance right.
while at the moment
Forearm standard
runs
delivered.
are beginning.
The best part was he did not try to go towards that leg side. Playing on the merit of the ball and with ease clears that mid-off fielder.
That was key to that stroke. Not looking to go through the onside. Spot on, Mudassar Ali. Good delivery and nicely played. Is it a case of the coach into the ear of a young captain, or you just leave the captain on his own making decisions in the middle?
I think at this age you need to get that advice from the dugout, because they're just 12, 13 years old kids. They just want to express themselves. They want to enjoy this game. Oh, what a heave, what a connection. Rock solid and rightly applauded by the parents. Yes, they know they are on the big screen. They're having a good time.
They're having a good time, and why not when you see shots like this? Onto that front foot, fraction shot, and he's picked it up over wide-ish mid-wicket for another boundary. Great start here, 22 for none. Last ball of the third over coming up. Playing slightly across the line and wanted to really work it on the onside, gets beaten. The parents are having a party. They are really enjoying themselves. Lovely evening here at the iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium. 7 Districts 22 for none after 3. Asked to bat first, 7 Districts. Harshad Singh and Yajat Kumar both looking solid in the middle. 3 extras, 22 without loss. It's a decent start. They have not lost any wickets. That's the key here. building up a big total. Early on in the first game, we saw London South London losing early wickets and couldn't really post a big total. But seven districts, so far so good. George, lovely delivery. Played square of the wicket. There's protection. Will just be a single.
Elegantly played, not trying to go hard. A gentle push towards that offside. At this age, the coaches plays an important role. All you need is a guidance. Ball just keeping a bit low, loud appeal. I think it was just pitching down the leg and clearly missing that leg stick. A good call by Nadeem.
I would say easy call for the experience of Nadeem Anjum. He's seen it all. He's done it over a long period of time. Top umpire, Nadeem Anjum.
Now just slowly finding his rhythm. He started off with a couple of wides in the previous over, but now a good start. Just a single, couple of dot deliveries. Finding his touch. The rhythm looks good. Bit fuller. There was an opportunity, but no feet movement. We always talk about that visible progress if we talk about the players and even the commentators, but a good platform has been provided by Sharjah Cricket Council for these umpires as well. And we have seen that visible progress of Nadeem Anjum if we talk about the umpiring standard here.
Oh, absolutely. They got very good system in play. A little fumble, but sent back. Well, it's all about the process. It's about the learning curve coming through the ranks and Sharjah Cricket Council. They've done a remarkable job in even grooming new umpires. There's lots of courses going on. ECB has done a great job as well, conducting a lot of knowledgeable classes and all that stuff, the education. And we have seen a lot of professionalism coming through there.
In the air, this over was all about those dot deliveries and just couple of runs from George. 4 done, 24 for none. A good start for 76, 24 on board, 4 overs done. Rian comes into bowl, the 5th over, the captain of the side. A good start, and look at that. Nicely managed, well bowled, and full mark should be given to the batter. You can see the determination in the eyes of Yajat. Very watchful, not trying to hit it hard. The risk comes into play, and he gets that boundary.
Lovely shot there. Bit too straight. Rian starting off with that foolish delivery on that middle and leg stump. Just the kind of length as an opening batter. If you find something on your pads, happy days.
This is much better. So you can see under the lights there's a movement. All you need to do is pitch at the right channel and let the ball do the talking. Yes, This is why people love coming to Sharjah Cricket Stadium. They are on the big screen. There's a lot of support coming in for these young boys. The boys are happy, so are the parents.
The foolish delivery played towards mid-on. Oh, absolutely. And it adds a different sort of taste and a flavor when you come at this venue. There is that buzz, there's that feel even you come to the stadium and in the middle. It's one hell of an experience. Good delivery. Whoa, hits the stumps. Pretty aware to the situation, but he was back in the crease.
Look at that. The man, Ovesh Shah, always there to support his son Umar Shah. And on the left of your screen, with that Adidas cap on, the father of young Gurkirat. He's just 7 years old kid playing for 7 districts in this tournament.
Oh, absolutely. And they know they are on the big screen. The parents of Gurpreet Singh, just 7 years of age, a phenomenal talent, one for the future. Played down the ground, a little fumble. Fast outfield, that will cost him a boundary.
Things are not going their way. You need to get the support from the fielders. And ordinary stuff. And easy runs given away by the fielder there. Sloppy work, so runs are coming thick and fast. In control is 7 districts.
Driving and driving elegantly through the offside. There's a fielder, but that shot worth more. It was so wonderfully played. 7 districts are well in control. Solid start. 33 for none after 5.
One more change in the bowling from Combox end. Desperately looking for that first breakthrough. The spinner has been introduced for the first time. Look at that bounce. That is why we always say whenever you are in Sharjah, you need to have wrist spinners. They'll get some purchase from the surface. Sharp bounce available for the wrist spinners.
This time the line wasn't great. Worked behind square. Always fascinating to see wrist spinners. Real match winners. Wicket taking ability. And it's a great luxury to have as a captain. To have those wrist spinners. Worked away towards mid-on.
Whenever we talk about left-arm wrist spinners, the first name come to my mind is Paul Adams from South Africa. He was the one who surprised everyone in that 1996 World Cup by bowling those wrong ones, and quite a different action while releasing that ball.
Quite unorthodox. Can't be coached, but he was effective. You got a long memory. You brought something from 29 years ago. Oh my word, I was just a kid then. That goes to show you're aging, but you're aging like an old wine, still fit as a fiddle, going strong. I'll ask you those secrets off air.
He's in a mood. He's on a roll tonight, Asghar Khan, because for almost a couple of months he's back here in Sharjah Cricket Stadium. He's enjoying this outing between these two sides. In the air and a chance. No mistake. So the wrist spinner comes into play and strikes in his first over. Dinesh getting better of Yajat. A poor shot selection.
It was a short delivery, and there you go. Wasn't in great position. That head falling back and not watching the ball closely. Excellent catch, running towards his left, and immediately when that catch was taken, there is a section in the crowd. Loud cheer goes up. London House Kings strike for the first time. 7 districts, 35 for 1. First breakthrough here for London House Kings. 35 for 1. Danish getting that breakthrough. Isa Khan walks out. Loose delivery outside leg stump, given as a wide.
He has been promoted up the order, Isa Khan. Got runs in this tournament for 7 districts. A loosener, but in the air. And he puts it down. It was an opportunity. I feel for Dinesh, but lucky escape for Isa Khan.
It was a full toss. It was a hit-me delivery. And he would have been gutted to get out in that fashion. Thanking his stars. Good effort. He made all those hard yards to get to the ball. Unfortunately, couldn't hang on to that one. 37 for 1 after 6. Oh, elegant drive. Little fumble on the offside will allow him that single. Looks like a bright talent, and looking at his pads. It's the first time we saw Brendan McCullum way back coming up with these kind of pads, and then obviously now the manufacturers have moved on. And that sort of style is quite unique actually.
The single has been taken now. Don't tell us, Asghar, that you are just 12 years old when you watch McCallum donning those pads.
Oh, I've been around for a very, very long time. Look at them go. The local crowd enjoying an evening, Sunday evening. It doesn't get better than to be here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium.
And this is the beauty of this stadium. The gates are always open. They always welcome the spectators. These are the people who stay nearby. And watching these young budding cricketers performing at this stage. A wide has been called. So it's always a good outing coming here at Sharjah Cricket Stadium and watching this beautiful game of cricket.
Absolutely, and especially when it's free of cost, just next to your home, and you have a stroll down and come up the stairs and watch some wonderful cricket. It's for the people who love the game. It's a great facility and a great occasion always to come to Sharjah.
Ovesha still out there. It's a cricketing family. Gurkirat Singh, father and mother, they played at good level back home in India. They hail from Punjab.
Neatly done through the side. That was a nice clip from Harshit. Yeah, talking about them in Punjab. Do you like the Punjabi food? Anything special about Punjab?
Two things, aloo ka paratha and saag.
Nice flowing drive. And to add the different taste, some desi ghee as well. 7 overs gone. 42 for 1. Managed to continue 42 for 1. I would say it's even Stevens, and a great time to welcome my co-com Ovais Ali. Good evening and welcome back.
Good evening, Asghar Khan. Very, very special people on our screens. This is hit hard towards the coverage, and they're thinking of coming back for the second. He's been sent back by his partner, rightfully so. There was never a 2 there. Yeah, they're off to a good start here, 7 districts. But talking about these men, they are the ones behind the scenes. In the middle is, of course, Asif. On the right, extreme right, is Ghulam. Hats off to these men. They've done a terrific job. Directors of the production team.
Oh, absolutely. They have done a remarkable job getting things in order. Coming way early this morning on a hot afternoon, and all the rest of the crew as well. It's not easy. We are sitting up here in the AC room and calling the game, but spare of thought for them. They've worked so hard.
You make me feel bad now, Asghar Khan. Yeah. We just really need to praise and thank them. And of course, very familiar and very important members there on your screen as well. Khalid Shah. Down there in the center, this is smashed towards the cow corner region, and both the fielder converging have given it up. So that's much more like it. He saw the opportunity slightly fuller and went hard.
A much needed boundary to just break the shackles. They need to get a move on here. That was a good shot. Played with the spin as well. Picked out the gap on the onside.
Well, they have 9 wickets in their hands, 7 districts. I think it's the right time. Really, they should look to shift gears. Left arm wrist spinner, that's the other one. So he's got a few tricks and trades, some variations under his sleeve. That's a good delivery. Even after considering a boundary, he's done well. Giving just the 5 runs. It's 8 gone. 7 districts, 47 for 1. What's a good little partnership being built between Harshad and Isa. Thomas, the new bowler who's just been introduced, and on the very first ball, he's been welcomed with a boundary.
Good little flurry here, good little period for Seven Districts. Couple of boundaries, one from Isa and now Harshad. Getting that one away. Full marks for the commitment. But at this stage of the game, London House Kings, they got to be careful. They've done all the hard yards. And Thoman, he needs to be on a length.
Yeah, another fine talent, Thoman Anstey. That is a very good ball. A perfect channel, perfect length, and equally well played. I think Harshad is playing a very mature knock, Asghar Khan. He realizes that it is that kind of a wicket where there was a bit of turn, but now they're doing well.
Very relaxed looking dugout. And they have gone and have a handshake with Hamza Khan. Terrific scenes.
Yeah, hats off to these guys. They are enjoying their outing out there. Seven District, what a formidable side. They've come in and they've conquered, mind you. 3 games they've played in the start of the group stage and they've won all their 3 games. Such a talented and destructive side. Good shot. Excellent stroke. Saw the shot delivery and it's turning out to be quite an expensive over already.
And 9 runs so far. Again, that's been a little problem for Thoman at times. Being on the shorter side. Nicely played through the offside. Runs are really flowing here now.
Hit hard straight to the bowler. Well, he's a very talented kid, Thoman Anstey. But I think it's just that he needs to get used to the conditions. Also, it just looks like maybe there's a slight bit of dew which is now forming in the ground. It's very difficult to really grip the ball. Much better. Just adjusting his length ever so slightly. And I think once you get your rhythm going, once you have the momentum in your favor, that's where things become easier as a bowler.
Never easy bowling your first over, first couple of deliveries. And if you get away to a good start, it just settles your nerves. And he's done well towards the back end of that over. 3 dots in a row to complete that over. 9 of it. 9 overs gone. 56 for 1.
Excellent start here for Dinesh. Tossed up delivery, driven nicely in full control along the carpet. What an opportunity for both the batters after getting a start. I think it will be such a memorable experience if you can go on to score a 50 on this iconic ground. That is something they will remember for a very long time.
Absolutely, always very, very special to get runs at a historic place like this. Isa drives again and drives handsomely out to the sweeper on the offside. Umar Shah does the rest.
Yeah, I like this approach coming in by Dinesh J. Rubin. He's keeping things relatively simple. What I really like about is the length which he's opting to bowl. We've seen the last over with Thoman Anstey, he was bowling a bit short, but look at his length. Oh, that prodigious bit of turn of this wicket. That has completely taken Harshad by surprise.
That goes to show the value of having a leg spinner, wrist spinner in your side as a captain. A real wicket-taking option. Lofted straight down the ground for a single. He's bowling in good areas.
Yeah, so far, so good. Doing a decent job for his team. He's been introduced a bit too late, but 12 runs is all he's offered, and also the only wicket which has fallen down, it has been taken by this bowler itself, Dinesh J. Rubin. This is launched into the orbit. It's been sent out of the park. That is a glorious shot.
Terrific strike coming in here from Isa Khan. Took on the spinner. He goes for that big slog sweep. Easily done. That's a big hit. He goes again. And the result is same. Back-to-back sixes here for Isa Khan.
This is more like a counter attack and a counter punch coming in. He was bowling so well. And all of a sudden, Isa has decided, I'm going to shift gears. And gets back-to-back maxis to close out a very good over for 7 Districts. Halfway through in the first innings, 10 gone. 7 Districts, 71 for 1. Decent partnership being formed between these two, which is now 36 runs. Shot, and it's been worked away towards the deep square. Thorman, he is struggling a little bit here with his length. Too short, and yet again, saw the opportunity, hammered.
Once again pouncing on that opportunity. Short of a length on that leg stump. Easy pickings here for Harshad and 7 Districts. Really, in this period of play in last couple of overs, been able to get that much needed flow into this innings.
Once again, I think he's gotten away with it. It was drifting down the leg side, and the shot selection was right, but 5 meters either side of the fielder, and that would have been a boundary. Yeah, they are enjoying their outing out there. What a formidable side. On the extreme left is, of course, Rizwan, the coach of under 14 7 Districts. What a catch! Brilliantly taken. He did not have to move even an inch because it was struck hard, flat onto him. And he's taking a very good take in the end.
That's a very good catch from Umar Shah. I was travelling, but against the run of play, Harshad will be disappointed. It was not the best of deliveries, but a great result for London House Kings. Harshad departs for a well-made 22. 7 Districts, 75 for 2.
So he was slightly expensive, Thorman. But in the second over, he has struck. And in comes the new batter, Ashman Bhanu. He's walked in a situation where his team is quite relatively in a comfortable position. They're on the verge of scoring something big tonight here in the heart of cricket. Short delivery, upper shore, very close. That could have been a one-handed screamer. And Thorman, he could have gotten 2 in 2.
Close thing, but he gets away with it. It's a great opportunity for him to come to bat on a very good batting wicket with the platform has been laid on the other end. He's doing a fine job. Now it's imperative that he goes the distance for 7 districts.
Yeah, quite certainly. I think so much is going to be relied and dependent on him because he's gotten a very good start. And on the other end, London House Kings, they'll believe if they can knock the wicket of Isa Sharik at this stage, you'll have 2 new batters at the crease, and that's where you can really bounce back and make a comeback in this game. Nonetheless, terrific over by Thorman comes to the end. It's 11 gone, 7 districts, 77 for 2. Flighted delivery, nicely cut away. Gets only a single. Ashman Bhanu is just made his way in the center, so he does have some time to really get going, get his eye in the middle. Once you get used to this condition, that's where you can really shift gears.
Absolutely. They've got 8 wickets in hand. They'll be eyeing that score of 160, 170 at least on a good batting wicket.
As the night will progress, we will see the ball will come onto the bat nicely. This has been absolutely struck like a tracer bullet.
Yasser's shot, asking for trouble. Look at that technique as well. Strong base, and he got himself into a great position. Powerful pull through square leg for 6.
Oh, that was muscled away for a maximum. Ashman Bhanu, he looks a very strong bloke. He saw the opportunity, it was just marginally touch short and bouncing to the opportunity, putting pressure on the new bowler, Yasir Minhas. That's better. It's a better length and offering some pace as well. It is that kind of a wicket where you have to be a little careful. Don't want to be offering too much flight. You don't want to be giving the batter time to really adjust, to go at the back foot and think. Just like that. Good delivery.
Yeah, length is so important. Can't afford to be short and providing time on the back foot. Yes, it does give the bowler a rip. He's got to find that perfect length here.
Oh, he's overstepped, I believe. That's a no ball given by the umpire. And a free hit for Ashman Bhanu. Watch out in the stands. There might be a catch coming in the crowd.
Free hit. He uses his feet and he goes over the top. Not quite into the stands, but that's still a big hit.
Yeah, excellent use of the feet. Look at how far he's come down the track, beating onto the line of the delivery and struck it very, very hard. Yeah, he's a very strong cricketer, that is for certain. Broad forearms, broad shoulders, he's tall. And so far, he's really taking on the charge. Dot to close out. A very good over here again for 7 districts. It's 12 gone, 91 for 2. Thorman to continue. He was a little expensive, but he's picked up a pricey wicket of the set batter. Beautifully bowled. That's a very good delivery. Yeah, picking up Harshad Singh, the opener, who was looking in sublime touch. 22 is what he got with 3 boundaries to his name.
There you go. They know they're on the screen, big screen, enjoying this lovely evening and watching the proceedings.
Yeah, it's so good to see the families are out there. They're supporting these kids out there in the center. And also in the afternoon, mind you, the temperature was rising. It was almost 40 degrees. I remember we did the toss, we did the pitch report, and it was very tough out there. So hats off to these kids, really. And also a special thank you to the parents, to the crowd who've really come out there in large numbers and supported these kids out there in this scorching heat.
Oh, absolutely. And the organizing team as well, the sports staff, they all have put a great show, great amount of effort and resilience shown by them. Nicely bowled from Thorman, much better length.
93 on the board. We are into the 13th over. I think it's high time this batter will decide to unleash. Ashman is already unleashed, though. He's got his beast mode switched on. Lovely delivery. It's a good little comeback. So this is exactly what I was just trying to mention, that once you get your rhythm going as a bowler, that's where things become easier. And Thorman is bowling a fabulous over so far. Excellent. It's a top class over. Thorman is given only 3 in his third. It's 13 gone. 94 for 2, 7 districts. Tossed up delivery once again. It's a very good score on the board, 7 districts. They're on the verge of scoring something really big tonight. And I think it's the right time to reintroduce you to my co-com. It's Mudassir Ali joining once again. Welcome.
Thank you, always. Look at that, beautifully managed. Showing the face of the blade and goes over that extra cover, 1 bounce, 4 runs.
Elegance pouring from the blade of this boy. Such a tough shot to execute. And he's made it look so simple, really. It was in his arc, in his zone. And that flurry and the finish of his bat, that is something which is to admire and cherish about this youngster. Ashmani's raced on to 18 in just 10 deliveries. What an opportunity to really get a 50. Plenty of overs to go. Shot once again, and it's put down. How costly is this going to be proving? Time will tell.
Lucky escape onto the back foot. The back-to-back maximums. Just missing an opportunity under the lights. This is the fielder in the process. 100 comes up for 7 districts.
Hits it hard once again, and this time he's done exceptionally well. Brilliant bit of work down in the deep. Getting a couple of more runs is Ashman Bhanu. Such a powerful striker of the cricket ball. He's raced on to 24 in no time. And this is one boy you would want to get out as quickly as you can. He's already given an opportunity. That's where you can't really afford to be giving him chances. He is one of those who's going to make you pay. Also, we really need to admire the innings of Isa Sharik. Shown some class, shown some resilience. Very smart, sensible approach. Not looking to go big. He's waiting for the loose deliveries. Nicely done. I think it was intentionally played. And they are considering to come back for the second. Denied by Isa in the end. So productive over yet again for 7 districts. It's 14 gone. 109 for 2.
So now we are going into the final 6 overs. Umar Shah for the first time in this game with the ball for London House. Two very talented batters out there in the middle. He knows he's on the camera, Mr. Hassan. We have seen you enjoying that meal all alone. A brilliant camera work.
Yeah, they are enjoying the outing out there. Hassan Jafri he's a character, isn't he?
You can continue with your meal, Hassan Jafri. The kid sitting next to him is Ayan, not offering him the meal, Hassan Jafri. So Isa on 30, Ashman on 27. Runs are coming thick and fast.
Beautifully played, but straight to the fielder. Both the batters now in the middle, after a flying start, they've got a great opportunity to really get 50 to their names.
A very good opportunity for these two batters. The way Ashman is batting quickly moves to 27. Isa on 30.
Short delivery, it's been punched towards the cover region, only a single. Isa, I think he's doing a right thing. He's ensuring he gives the majority of the strike to Ashman because he is one man who is really seeing the ball well. From the moment he's come in, he's going at the rate of the strike rate of 207. And all of a sudden, the momentum has heavily shifted into the favor of 7 districts.
I must say he's one of the brightest sparks for 7 district. What a special talent this lad is. A wristy, stylish, right-handed batter.
Good delivery. Still, Omar, he's got a lot of time in his hands to really showcase his skill, his talent. We know how handy he is with the bat, but now all focus on his bowling. Very talented all-rounder.
People love to be on that big screen always. In whatever mood they are, whenever the camera is on them, you can see that smile.
Yeah, why not? So good to see the families are out there, and the best part is, of course, they are enjoying their outing. It's a pleasant evening as to what we compared as It was very hot just 3 to 4 hours ago, but now it's getting a bit cooler. There is a bit of breeze out there, which will certainly help everyone out there.
Absolutely. In the last 1 week, we have seen conditions were tough in the afternoon. Oh, hitting the box in pain. What a delivery. Just wanted to pull misses the line completely. The young boy, Ashman.
Yeah, he was down, but he wasn't out. Straight away, gets up on his feet. It's turned out to be a very good over by Omar Shah. It's 15 gone, 112 for 2.
So now 15 overs done, 112 for the loss of 8 wickets in hand. And they'll be looking to accelerate from here onwards. Both the batters looking good. Getting those runs for the team. Flick of the wrist. Though there's a protection, the fine leg. It's a rare talent, always, if we talk about Isa Sharik. That too at this level. It's rare to witness such a talented batter.
Yeah, he's a formidable batter, and also he's got a very sound technique as well. You know, he's one of those batters who can really shift gears when required to do so. It takes his time initially, but once he gets hold onto the surface, it's just very difficult to get rid of him. That's where when he goes on to convert those small ones into big ones. It's a very talented and a stylish batter, Isa Sharik. Good little passage of play at the moment. You got 3 more overs, mind you, of Omar Shah, who we know he knows how to be bowling with the old ball. He's got those excellent variations under his sleeve. So that's where, as a batter, you'll have to be slightly careful against him. Drifting down the leg side, and not the best of glove works behind the stumps. And they will take one more run.
With 8 wickets in hand, they need to target each and every bowler. Yes, it will be tough for them against Umar Shah, but these two are quality batters. So there you go, taking full advantage. That big vacant region, all he could get is just a single. But good presence of mind. He's trying to exploit that big gap towards that leg side.
Yeah, smart approach. He's very strong in those areas, so just backing his natural instincts and creating something out of there. Fuller delivery and trying to go for the big shot. He's on the other end. Such a compact innings is what we have witnessed so far. Just 17 more runs shy to reaching his 50. Ashman is just batting on a different surface altogether. Hits it hard, very close to the mid-on fielder, and they will settle only for a single. So quite last over, and even in this over, we haven't really seen a boundary.
They're doing a pretty good job there. It's quite inevitable that these two now, they want to go after the bowlers on each and every delivery, but full marks should be given to the bowling side. Kian into his first over, so far boundaryless.
I think just because the batter is shuffling across the stump, that is what is just bothering Kian. The moment he sees the batter shuffle, that's where he's just trying to bowl too straight, too quick, And in the process, he's just losing his shape and also losing the line going on the leg side.
Always a good idea if you're a batter. Just those initial movements, you can disturb the rhythm and line and length of the bowler.
Hits it hard once again. It's in the air and it's sailed over. We'll have to wait for the signal of the umpire. No, it's one bounce into the fence.
Much needed boundary. It was a good over, but with that boundary, he spoiled the figure of Kian. In the first over, going for 10 runs. And Ashman dictating the terms. He moves to 34. Isa on 34. 7 districts on 122 for the loss of 2 at the end of over number 16.
Omar to continue. Bowled a lovely first over. Well, one thing is for certain, he really does bowl with some pace. Omar Shah, I've seen him bat, but haven't really seen him bowl. I'm seeing him bowl for the first time today, and it's been very impressive so far. And this is going to be one good contest. Omar Shah against Ashman Bhanu. Omar Shah, very economical, usually doesn't go for runs. Is steaming in, charging to Ashman. Beautifully done. That is a top-class delivery. Right in the block hole, and nothing much Ashman could have done. Feet going nowhere. Well, they're still there. South England giant cricketers having a lot of fun out there. What a terrific tournament even these kids have had from South England Giants. Unfortunately, just couldn't win any games, but I think they've taken a lot of learning, a lot of experience out there. And a lot of fans, a lot of crowd, a lot of families, parents are out there watching this game closely. Seems like Omar Shah is in a bit of pain, and he needs a bit of medical attention out there. I think he's done something to his neck. It seemed like Umar Shah wasn't looking all that comfortable. So he is getting that medical attention. And also, not so good news for London House Kings, as he's been removed from the attack. And in comes another exciting talent. It's going to be Junli Shukla. But this is going to be a test altogether because you're bowling to the likes of two batters who are already set and looking to go big. Drifting down the leg side, no real damage done. We'll have to wait for the signal of the umpire. Maybe I think it was a leg by. Yeah, the confirmation coming in. 123, just the 2 wickets that have gone down. But mind you, all the batters so far who have come in have gone on to score more than 20 runs, double figures. Nicely bowled and equally well played. Look at that. He's just indicating Isa that the ball slightly held up into the surface. That's because Junli Shukla is very smart in his approach. He's got some variations under his sleeve and he's realized that it is that kind of a wicket where if you just roll your fingers over, if you go for the cutters, you do get some assistance and some help from this wicket. Lovely delivery. This is a good ball once again. Isa also playing a good shot. But yeah, still, these two, they have a great opportunity to go on and get that personal milestone of theirs. Junli Shukla is doing a fine job. And to keep these two quiet after they have already gotten such a great start, I think is doing a fine job at the moment. Lovely. That is a beautiful delivery. Perfect length right in the block hole. Nothing much a batter could have done. It's 125 for 2 after 17. Kian to continue with the second over. This is hit hard. Very, very hard. It was in the slot. A lot of width offered. And that is a terrific shot by Isa. He's raced on to 40s now.
A special talent. Always something special will be happening out there in the middle whenever Isa Sharik comes out to bat. The right time, getting that boundary on the very first ball of this over.
Much better. Perfect length. Yeah, they're on the verge of scoring more than 150. Surely, even 170 is pretty much on the cards. You never know because if Ashman and Isa, they stay there right till the end, you never know. They will go on to surpass 170.
Every delivery, they'll be eyeing to go big, but a good comeback by Kian. How many more these two can add? And Isa Sharik, he has been getting runs consistently and doing it with class for 7 districts. Definitely a player to watch the future here in UAE. And not to forget, Ashman was the ball just brushed the pads. A change of pace, variations are key on the surface, and Kian is doing a good job. Even a 6-7 runs over would be an ideal over. The situation He's handling the pressure quite well, Kian. So mixing up his length, not offering much to the informed batter Ashman. So losing his run up here, Kian. But what an incredible outing we are witnessing here at Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Two good sides battling against each other. A low full toss. And top of that, I think, yes, it has been called a no ball. When everything was going good, going in your favor, all of a sudden, a no ball now, advantage Ashman and 76.
Yeah, things aren't looking too bright at the moment for the London House Kings. Seven Districts, such a formidable and destructive side. They've had a great tournament so far in the group stages. 3 games, 3 wins. But unfortunately, just couldn't go on to reach the grand finale, which of course is going to be played here itself in the iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Free hit. Hits it towards long on, no timing, no power behind the shot, just gets a single. And that's the end of the 18th over. 134 for 2. Kelan Sivakumaran has been reintroduced into the attack. Was slightly expensive in the first spell, but now he's got a great opportunity to pick up a few wickets. Doesn't start off well, or does he? Oh, I think he's just ricocheted off the pads.
We have seen a number of times in this innings, Ashman making room, going towards that off stick, and almost missed an opportunity on the previous delivery to get some runs. There's no protection of the deep square leg. Now this time, a wide has been called. 8 wickets in hand, but they are struggling to find that boundary always. The tracks looks good under the lights. What kind of total do you think is defendable?
I think 150, 160. More than that, it's going to get very, very tough because we know, and Mudassir, you also have done so many games here. You have called out games here in the iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium, and I think if he would have come from the line, that's where he had the opportunity to take that.
And that too, we are into the fag end of this innings. You need to stay near to that boundary line. Almost coming in 5 yards and made a mess out of it. A brilliant hit, a much needed boundary. The keeper thinks it's a 4 runs. And still waiting for that confirmation. Afzal wants to make sure whether, before giving that delivery, whether it's a maximum or a boundary. And now the technology will come into place here.
Yeah, by the naked eye, it just looked like maybe it's a six, but yeah, I think this will go upstairs and they would want to have a recheck on this. Nonetheless, that was a magnificent shot. The way he shuffled across to the stumps created ample space for himself and freeing his arms, goes for the big shot. Yeah, they've given it as a boundary, so it was one bounce going towards the boundary. Once again, drifting down the leg side. He's struggling. I think he's just coming way too close from the stumps. And that's the reason it's just angling down the leg side.
I really don't understand his tactics from the bowler, Kailan, because there is no protection deep square leg. There's a big gap, the deep mid wicket, then there's deep fine leg, and in between there's a fielder inside 30-yard circle, short square leg. A good connection will take Kailan out of the park.
Missed out. Surely he feels he's missed out. It was too full in the slot. Just, I think, wanted to hit it a little too hard. And that's where the bat just turning and twisting from his hand. 42 for Isa, 41 for Ashman. Both of them, they're just having a bit of a race as to which batter is going to reach the 50 mark.
A low full toss in the air, but just falling short of the fielder. These two are the backbone if we talk about 7 districts in middle order. Isa Sharik coming at number 1 position, 1 down, and Ashman got those quick runs in quick time. The proud parents. And you need that kind of support always from your parents. If you want to follow the passion, if you want to enjoy this beautiful game, all you need is that support from parents.
Yeah, absolutely, Mudassir. Parents coming in with their kids from their respected countries. It's something to really cherish. And even in the JMR complex, they were out there, they were supporting their kids. So it's wonderful to see, really. And also a big thank you to Adil Rashid for bringing such a tournament to life. Hamza Khan, the co-owner as well.
The selection process has been up to the mark if we talk about London House Kings squad. Not only London House, but there were trials here in UAE. If we talk about 76, we'll come back to this conversation in the next over. 19 done, plenty of runs. That over of Kailan, 7 districts, 144 for the loss of 2.
George, starts off with a very wayward delivery, and surely it has slipped from his hand. He's not very happy, is he?
First of all, the keeper was in shock. The way he bowled now after the decision, the bowler is in shock. Oh, he changed his decision. Now, from the no ball, the decision has been changed to a wide delivery. Taking a good walk. The weather has been kind. Goes towards that point region. Ball racing towards the fence. Some work for the fielder. So a couple of runs on offer. So Isa inching closer to his personal milestone.
Yeah, this has been such a terrific knock yet again by Isha Sharik, one of their main batters. Yeah, these three, they have really done well. Adil Rashid, Hamza Khan, Khalid Shah there, out there in the center, having a stroll, having a good little walk. Really need to give a lot of credit to them. Beautifully ball. That's an excellent delivery. And that's not the first time I'm seeing Isa getting a little perplexed after seeing the wicket, which at times, which is I think quite a norm here in the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Mudassir, the ball slightly tends to hold up and comes a little slow towards the batter.
Especially after 13-14 overs. So rolling his fingers, he's doing a good job. And rightly said by you. Now the ball is just stopping and coming onto the blade, and good tactics. He's keeping it away from the batter and not offering much pace at one stage. 7 districts were eyeing to go beyond that 160 now. Just 3 legal deliveries left in this innings. 148 still. The management and the captain, I think they should be happy at this stage, 7 districts.
That's going to be a wide, surely. And yet again, the keeper is not having the best of evenings here. That was a regulation taken. It should have been really taken cleanly.
So a couple of runs for that. 150 comes up for 7 district.
Strikes it hard towards the cover region. No timing, no power. I think this is a very smart approach coming in by George Dawson. He's ensuring he doesn't really offer any pace to the batters. He's asking them, if you want to go hard, why don't you use your power and force? Not offering any pace whatsoever. Now this time he's cleared the cover fielder. Long chase. Oh, brilliant bit of work in the deep. He's raced on to 49 here, Isa, and still he'll have to wait. He's got one more delivery to get his 50.
Rightly applauded by Hamza Khan. What an effort coming in from the fielder, running hard. Almost covered 10 to 12 yards towards his leg side. What a heave. Good connection on 49. And with that single, Isa brings up yet another well-deserved half-century. The star in making here in United Arab Emirates. The team was in trouble. He was promoted up the order. He stayed till the end. And a well-fought 50 for Isa.
Well, that's how you take full opportunity when you are giving a chance early on. Sent at number 3, gets a 50. What a tremendous knock he's played with a good strike rate. He's also struck 2 huge maximums. He's getting a lot of applause from the team management, from his teammates, and why not? Both the batters. Also this man on your screen, he's been phenomenal. Ashman Bhanu, 42 in just 29. He's struck 3 huge sixes.
So at the end of 20 overs, 153 what they managed, and they were always in control. At the top of the order, it was Harshad Singh and Yajat Kumar. They were among the runs, 22 for Harshad and Yajat getting 24 useful runs. They laid that foundation at top of the order. Then Isa Sharik and Ashman Bhanu, they remained unbeaten. Isa in the process got to his 15-45 balls and brilliant 42 of just 29 balls for Ashman Bhanu, and 15 extras have been leaked by the bowling unit. So 153 what they were able to get at the end of 20 overs. Brilliant batting display we have witnessed by these two talented right-hand batters. Plenty of bowlers were used by the captain. It clearly shows they were struggling to break the partnership. In the process, 9 bowlers were used by London House King captain. A couple of bowlers, the likes of Dinesh and Thomas, were among the wickets. They bowled quite well, apart from Yasser Minhas going for plenty of runs. Just a couple of wickets going down for 7 districts. So London House Kings, they'll come out. They need 154 to win this encounter against 7 districts. Now it's time to dive into a short break. Seven districts versus London House Kings. Pictures are coming live from Sharjah Cricket Stadium.
Good evening to our viewers right around the world and welcome back to this iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium. World Junior League in full flow here at this iconic venue. 7 districts, they've posted a competitive total. London House Kings, they'll need 154 to win this game. 7 districts out there in the middle looking to defend and looking to take few early wickets, I guess, to put the pressure on London House Kings. The 2 umpires have they made the way to the center as well. Lovely evening. And there you go, the 2 openers also making their way out to the center. Left hand, right hand combination for London House Kings at the top of the order. Great coverage as well from our production team. Look at those pictures. That's Sean there working his magic, taking those pictures, taking those videos, live broadcast. It's been one hell of a occasion, and we are coming towards the business end of the tournament. That's the 3rd and 4th positions game between 7 districts and London House Kings. Nadeem Anjum and Mr. Fuzzle alongside him officiating in this game as umpires. It will be a very, very interesting run chase start for both the teams. Going to be absolutely crucial. For 7 districts, they'll be hoping for a few early wickets. Zakaria Afridi, fine young prospect, bowls with good pace, can swing the ball both ways. He's a talent to watch. Tayyip out there will be facing up to Zakaria Afridi. All is getting in readiness. Lush fast outfield and a very good batting wicket. No demons whatsoever. If you look prepared to play straight, there are lots of runs. Alongside Tayyip, it's non-strikers and it's Veer, tall right-hander, elegant batsman. Will be looking to stamp their authority. Round the wicket, Zakaria Afridi starts off with a wayward delivery down the leg side. Good bit of work behind the stumps. Will be a couple of extras. Good action round the wicket, angling the ball in to the left-hander. And that one just went too far down the leg side. Now he's going to have to readjust his direction as well to the right-hander. Sliced away, square of the wicket. That's a very good shot from Veer. On top of the bounce, open the face. There was width on offer. That's the first boundary here. London House Kings and Veer. Nice steady head position. Watching the ball closely. Just using the pace and the width from Zakaria. And that's where he needs to learn quickly. He needs to bowl that 4th stump channel, attack those stumps. That wide in a T20 game is asking for trouble. Worked off the stumps. Beautiful timing. Will just be a single. There was thought of a 2, but no, sent back just in time. if they bat well, keep wickets in hand, this target is pretty much chaseable. 7 districts, they got variety in their attack. Some quality bowlers on display. So that makes a fascinating contest. That one really kept low. Thankfully for Tayyib, it wasn't on the stumps. Not much bounce there on that last delivery. Under lights, we might see the old ball really skidding and skidding low. Oh, that one swung away, and even the wicketkeeper fails to collect that one. Yeah, there you go. Still not getting his radar right, not attacking those stumps. London House Kings off to a great start. Few extras and a boundary. 8 for no loss so far. That one just in that area, round off stump. Wanted to play that square drive of the front foot. Couple of deliveries ago, he got a glorious boundary in that area, but at the same time, he's got to be careful to not overcommit to a particular stroke as well away from his body. Was the in-swinger, but beautifully played. Wristy flick through mid-wicket will earn him a couple. 10 of the first over. London House Kings off to a comfortable start. Ten for no loss. Opening over, which was a productive one for London House Kings. They yet to get off the mark, but we looked good from the other end. Boundary and a nice flick through the onside. It's going to be spin straight away, and joining me in the combox, it's going to be Awais Ali. Welcome back.
Thank you very much, Asghar Khan. 10 for no loss. They're off to a good start. London House Kings. One thing they need to ensure is they keep the momentum in their favor by looking to play some big shots early on. As the ball is new, it will come onto the bat nicely, but at the same time they have to be mindful not to lose many wickets. Maybe just one, that's okay, but anything more than that, that's where you will see 7 districts bowlers. They will pounce and come back strongly.
Oh, absolutely. The key battle is preserve wickets at the same time. Just go at a decent pace. This total will definitely test them, and especially if they lose a couple of wickets, that will put them under pressure. Oh, good delivery. Nicely bowled.
Yeah, he's a very smart operator. Vian doesn't really offer much flight. Tries to bowl a little flatter, a little quicker. That's where as a batter we Pawar. He'll have to be a little mindful. Didn't really have the best of outings behind the stumps today, but he should put that behind and focus on his batting. He's already gotten a start here. Needs to ensure he stays as long as he can. Short delivery, and he's got protection in the deep. Just a single.
Nicely punched off the back foot. Nice easy pace track. You can't afford to be too short on this surface. Got to get the ball up and look to hit those stumps more often than not.
Yeah, that should be the right approach. Need to ensure you don't give any kind of room, and that's what 7 Districts they got in the first inning. London House, they were bowling a little too full onto, offering a lot of width as well. Short delivery, no damage done. Dot delivery, so it's turning out to be a quiet over. Vian is doing a fine job.
Just about perfect there. On that off stump line in, making it difficult for the left-hander to free up his arms.
Tossed up delivery once again. Oh, brilliant bit of fielding. Excellent work out there. You can see that urgency coming in the fielding camp.
They're a fighting unit, 7 Districts. And they'll be looking to apply that pressure. Nice work here from the off spinner. Tossed up delivery, inside edge. Worked away on the onside. It'll just be a single. It's an excellent over coming in from Vian. Just 3 runs. 2 overs gone. 13 for none. Time for more spin. It's Harshad into the attack. So 7 Districts quickly realizing spin is the way to go. Left armer, pretty accurate bowler.
Yeah, he needs someone who's accurate, especially with the new ball where there's a lacquer on the ball. You would want someone who can just keep on consistently target the stumps. You won't really see the ball holding up to the surface, especially when the ball is new, so you would expect the ball to skid on and come quicker. That's where as a bowler, you really need to ensure you bowl full, and that too onto the line of the stumps. Try to entice the batter, get that deep mid-wicket in the circle, and just ask him to hit towards the deep mid-wicket. Take a risk.
Absolutely. That's a brilliant point. You got to entice the batters with the risk plus reward sort of field and make him play a shot which brings risk. Thumped away. Brilliant fielding. That's outstanding.
Yeah, that has been one of the highlights and the hallmarks as to what we have seen in the fielding department. Not only in 7 Districts, all the other sides. Seattle Sonics, I remember, they've got some gun fielders and they line up. Look at that effort. Urgency coming in straight away. They are giving their 100%, playing their last game here in this tournament. So I would want to finish off on a high.
Yeah, they're playing for pride. Fantastic campaign for 7 Districts as well. So as London House Kings. Done really well. One last time in this edition of 2025 World Junior League. Oh, that one kept low, that arm ball.
Yeah, that one kept really, really low. And glad and lucky for Way that was not onto the line of the stumps. Otherwise, he would have been in a lot of trouble out there. He's taken his middle stump guard. That's where Harshad, he can't really try to target the stumps, bowl it fuller. Just like that, very good delivery, and That arm delivery, you could see the ball slightly moving in the air. That is what has deceived Veer in the end.
Perfect delivery, perfect length, and that's where he needs to operate. Try and target those stumps. If he misses one, that will slide into the pads, get a chance for a leg before or a bolt.
Yeah, but the good thing was Veer, he looked to play with a straighter bat. If he would have gone cross, maybe he would have been in trouble. Oh, risky, very risky shot. In the end, getting some bat on it. And just the single. So it's turning out to be quite over. Harshad is doing a decent job, missing up his space, especially. That has been one of the things to notice on regards to this youngster's first over. And it's also such a tough task, Asghar Khan, really, to keep the batters quiet when you're bowling in the power play.
Oh, absolutely. Only two fielders outside that 30-yard circle. So you need that extra bit of control of line and length. He's done brilliantly. 3 overs gone. 17 for none.
Great start for Vian Masalawala. He did well in the first over. Just the 3 runs in the first over. So far, 7 districts are doing a fine job. On the other end, London House Kings as well. They are a little cautious in their approach. They know that if you keep the wickets intact, that's where things become easier for them in the end. Drifting down the leg side, and rather an over-ambitious appeal, where he saw that the ball was short, but just couldn't get any bat on that.
The parents of some wonderful players, young players, are watching the proceedings. Gurpreet Singh and Umar Shah will be action pretty soon in this contest.
Yeah, it will be a treat to watch that boy if he gets going. We've already seen what skill level and what capabilities does he possess. If he gets going, there will be raining sixes here in the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. And the bit of crowd here is as well will have a chance to take some catches. Plays it towards the team mid wicket. So boundaries are difficult to come by. Spinners are doing a fine job, and good captaincy as well. They've realized that it's not really easy to hit the spinners early on with the new ball because it's pitching and skidding and also keeping low.
Absolutely. Second game of the day, so hot afternoon, sun baking down the surface. Still, it's a good wicket, but it's not the kind of wicket where you can afford to play across the line.
That's hit very, very hard. It was too short, and where he had all the time in the world as to wherever he wanted to hit it, and he opted to go down the ground. Look at that shot. Muscled it towards long off region. No chance for the mid-off fielder. And breaking the shackles as Veer races on to 15.
Very good shot. That is something as a bowler you got to be wary of on this surface. Try and bowl straight as possible.
Oh, that is not a good delivery at all. He was bowling so well, Vian. And all of a sudden now he's leaking runs. First, too short on the offside. Now short on the leg side.
Overcompensating. Trying to cramp him for room, but the problem was the line. Outside leg stump, that was a freebie. And helped on his way for 4.
So far, so good. London House Kings, they will believe now they are in a good position and things are in control. 27 for no loss. We're in the 4th over. They'll take that any day. They've ensured they cash on to the loose deliveries, and both the fours which he's struck it on loose deliveries. Last delivery by Vian. Nicely played once again, but finds the fielder. Captain Zakaria there. It's a dot to close out. A good over for London House Kings. It's 27 for no loss after 4. Suleiman comes into the attack, the fourth bowling option. Steaming in for the first time in this innings. We'll have to go back and reload. Yeah, another very talented kid, Suleiman, and he's got a big job in his hands still. We've seen a lot of matches and we've called a lot of games in the Sharjah Cricket Stadium, and anything above 7 runs per over, it's a very difficult task to chase it down.
Mainly because of the tracks, especially of late. And it's getting a little low. Look at that delivery. It went almost all along the carpet. Line was the problem. No chance for the wicketkeeper. 5 wides.
Yeah, just getting it wrong. Big time altogether. No chance for the keeper. That was always going to go away from him. So not the ideal start which Suleiman would have desired for. Maybe he could just change ends and come around the wicket to the left-hander, because Suleiman, he is one of those bowlers. Well, I think he is coming around the wicket now. So that's a right move, having a deep fine leg in place. Alongside a deep cover. Yeah, 2 wayward deliveries. I think he's just trying to bowl a little too fast. It's just the 5th over. The ball is still new. Now all he needs to do is just focus and get to his basics.
Yeah, maybe the occasion just getting to him. It's a big day for a lot of these kids playing at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. That's where you need to be just calm and collective, and also a senior player or a captain. You need a bat on the back and just relax.
Yeah, you're right. Suleiman just needs to target a perfect channel, and that was a good delivery, good length, and the line can slightly adjust and improve maybe that 4th or the 5th stump channel, but length was good on that occasion.
That was perfect delivery. Not a bad idea sometime when you start off your spell. Start with a cross seamer and get it on a length, get into a groove, and then go the conventional way with those swinging deliveries, because at times this new ball is a difficult art to control.
Absolutely. Oh, some improvisation coming in. And he's gotten 4 for it. That is going to be a very interesting replay. Well, describe more onto that shot, Asghar Khan.
I can only admire. Describing that sort of shot, it's a difficult one. It's great improvisation and a lot of self-belief. And that tells you where the game is heading. At such a young age, these kids are not afraid to play such kinds of stroke.
Such a masterful stroke as the youngster. He's executed to perfection. A very tough shot to execute, and you really need to have a very good eye to be playing these kind of shots. Well done. This is high in the air and just marginally over Isa's head. We'll get a couple of more runs, and all of a sudden now the runs are coming thick and fast for London House Kings. And Suleiman, somebody just needs to have a quiet word with him and just tell him to target onto the stumps. There you go, the parents enjoying out there, and on the right, Hamza Khan, such a lovely character really to have a conversation with. The co-founder, of course, of World Junior League Under 14 2025. Hats off to him for bringing such a tournament to life. Need to give a lot of credit to them, and it has been a huge success, the first edition of this tournament.
Absolutely. He really deserves a lot of credit. Coming all the way from UK and working hard along with Adil Rashid and the whole staff. They put up a great show, and this is a history making sort of initiative. There you go. The dugout pretty relaxed. Omar Shah padded up, ready to go.
Yeah, I'm pretty much waiting for that boy to come in. Oh, beautifully bowled. He's given him. What a tremendous comeback by the youngster. That ball pitched in a perfect length, and that prodigious movement, the late movement, has gotten the better of the batter.
Let's have a look round the wicket. Targeting the stumps. And he's absolutely gutted. Disappointment for the youngster. He's gone right across the line. May have got a little inside edge.
Yeah, he has gotten an inside edge, Oscar. I think he's very unlucky. And that is why he was dejected. He knew that he's been given out, and a decision which shouldn't be against his favor.
.39 for 1. Lost their first wicket. It was a good ball and played slightly across the line. Those kind of things do happen. Nadeem Manjam is a top umpire. Wrapped on the pads. That's look. Well, he's gone on to the stumps. 2 and 2 for Suleiman. 7 districts back in the game.
This is absolutely breathtaking and unbelievable comeback by Suleiman. He was struggling, and all of a sudden now look at this delivery. Bang onto the stumps. Ricochet of the pads. And look at that celebration. He knows the value of this wicket. And all of a sudden now, London House Kings, they are at the back foot. What an eventful over we're witnessing. And it's a sorry departure for the youngster. Can't really blame him, because that was a top-class delivery straight up on the very first ball, not disturbing the scorers. He goes for naught. What a turnaround to this game. All of a sudden now 2 wickets have fallen, and 2 big ones. That man in the middle, he'll be proud as to what he's seeing. Coach of 7 districts, a lot of hard work he's been put. He is such a lovely character. Rizwan, the coach of the senior 7 districts team, of the junior 7 districts team. And really we need to give him as well a lot of credit as he's been working very, very hard onto his team, the young team, and also this senior side. In comes Zakaria to bowl the first over. Oh, beautifully bowled onto the stumps and well dug out in the end. What a phenomenal power play are we witnessing. Two important wickets have fallen, still 115 needed. These men in the red, they have been so helpful and they've been up and running throughout this tournament, even in the JMR venue. So special thank you to the staff as well. Oh, that just swung and whooped in sharply. This is turning out to be a good little comeback for some districts, Oscar.
Excellent passage of play. And that's what wicket does. One brings two back-to-back wickets, and all of a sudden the pressure is back on London House Kings here.
Two dot delivery to start off proceedings. He's doing a decent job so far. Got a good little run up. Oh, very well bowled. Nicely done once again. And such a quality bowler, talking about Zakaria. And we keep on discussing, even in the senior game matches, Asghar Khan, we talk about the right arm fast bowlers, that we know that this stock delivery usually is that they take the ball away from the right-handers. But to bring the ball in, that is a rare talent to possess as a right-arm medium-pace bowler.
Absolutely, and a wicket-taking ball as well. Was it wide of the crease? Excellent drive, but you got to be careful driving through the offside bit because it can create that bat and pad gap.
Yeah, you don't want to have that inside edge and chopping back onto the stumps. There you go. The family is still out there watching a thriller in the making. Looks like this will go down into that last over. A blockbuster in the making. Two heavyweights of this tournament battling it out in their last game. Two teams who were also the favorites, mind you. We'll keep up the discussion live after this over. 6 gone, 40 for 2. For no loss, 6 overs gone. Nicely bowled once again. Good delivery. A good single as well. Kian Suri is the new batter at number 4 position. Power play done and dusted. And both the teams will be happy because London House Kings, they believe that they have gotten a good start. 41, that's a good score, but that one over of Suleiman has really brought 7 districts back into this game. It's pretty much even Steven so far. Beautifully bowled. Good solid defense as well by Kian.
Now they got to rebuild here, and especially against Suleiman, got to be careful. Sports staff of World Junior League, they've done a magnificent job. Those two gentlemen, along with their colleagues, absolutely wonderful to see them out there. What a great delivery it was. And a shy at the bowler's end. 7 districts, they believe they're in this game here.
All of a sudden now, each and every delivery which Suleiman is bowling is just turning out to be a wicket-taking one. He's asking a lot of questions out there, and that's the leader of the pack. Mr. Hamza Khan, still looking fresh. He's been running around left, right and center in JMR, ensuring everything is in smooth process, the operations. Clipped away nicely towards the fine leg region, gets a boundary. That's much more like it.
Getting a touch, greedy there, looking to bowl that in-swinging Yorker just on that leg stump. Veer, who's been out there for quite some time, manages to get this bat down just in time. But this kid, Salman, is generating fair bit of pace and targeting those stumps.
Yeah, he's proving out to be quite a lethal bowler, Suleiman. Yes, I believe he does have the tendency to leak runs, but also all of a sudden he just comes up with the wicket-taking delivery. You need bowlers like that in your team. Hit hard, but straight to the fielder. Fumble, chance. Oh, direct hit. He was a goner.
No need to take such chances, especially when you lose 2 quick wickets. And it was the set batter, Veer. Can't afford to lose him at this stage.
.47 for 2. We're in the 7th over. This match is nicely hanging in the balance. Charging in once again is Suleiman. Drifting down the leg side. And seems like that was a no ball. No. It's been given as leg buys.
In this over, he's been touched too straight. He's got to bring that ball back from that off stump channel. The 4th or the 5th stump line, not drifting onto the leg stump.
They still look happy. They believe that they are in command to this game. 48. We're just in the 7th over, but I believe 7 districts. They are having an upper hand. Oh, that is a thunderous hit coming in from the blade of Veer. He's hit that like a cannonball.
Oh, what a strike. Absolutely dead straight down the ground. Straight as an arrow. Pitch up delivery. Clears his front leg. Real swing at that one. Clean strike all the way for 6. 7 overs gone. 54 for 2.
Seven overs gone, 54 for 2. Beautifully ball. That is a very good delivery. He's really bringing the ball in sharply, and a right arm medium pace bowler bringing the ball in is always lethal. So having good control, good pace and swing which comes into the right handers, that is a very lethal combination to possess as a right arm medium pacer. He's got a smile on his face. Zakari is enjoying his outing out there, and why not? He knows that they do have a very good chance to be winning this game and to beat one of the strong contenders. It's one of the strong sides we've seen, London House Kings. Excellent glove work. Lightning quick behind the stumps. And not to forget, they do have a lot of batting to come. Omar Shah, he's got his helmet on now, so it just seems like he's going to be walking in next, and that's where I believe we might be in for some entertainment, because that man, he doesn't really believe in singles and doubles. He loves to hit boundaries and maximums. And no ground is going to be big when he hits it. Given that is a wide, that was a very close call. I think the ball just pitched and came in slightly. And I think it's the right time to once again reintroduce you to my co-com. Mudassir Ali, good to see you back in the com box. Welcome.
A very good evening, and you're getting tired. How many times you're going to reintroduce me always?
I just love when you enter the com box, Mudi. There's always that vibrant effect of yours, the aura which you possess, Mr. Mudassir Ali.
A good contest going on there in the middle, but the commentary box, we are having some lighter moments here. Rizwan, the head coach of 7 districts, alongside him is Hassan Jafri, one of the key members if you talk about World Junior League management. Having a good conversation, Hassan Jafri and Rizwan.
Nicely clipped away towards short mid. Brilliant bit of fielding. You can see that urgency coming in from the fielders. Yeah, talking about Hassan Jafri, he's always got a smile on his face, a very lovely personality. It's always so good to really have a conversation with him. A very light-hearted person and a great personality.
Absolutely. And one thing he don't like is to share his meal box.
Yeah, that's going to be a wide. He was bowling well, and all of a sudden now I think he's just decided to bowl those outswinger. He is a bowler, but does have the tendency to bowl to move the ball both ways. I think he should just stick on to bowling the in-swingers, which has been working in his favor.
A couple of wides so far in this over, but that wrong-footed action is troubling the batters. They are not able to read his line and length.
That's much more like it. He's gone back to his stock delivery, which is to bring the ball in. Even after he's given away 2 wides, you can see his figures. He's done a remarkable job. And so far, I think good captaincy by Zakaria. He's been spot on with the rotation of his bowler, using them smartly.
We are into the 8th over. They have already picked up a couple of wickets. So a lot of thought process behind making these teams. The 12 teams participated. In fact, 8 teams participated in this tournament. 7 districts, the local side here in UAE. They had trials for this selection. Zakaria Afri, the captain of the side, 8 overs gone, 59 for the loss of 2.
Using his bowlers wisely as the captain. So far, Suleiman has been the pick of the bowlers. He's been a real threat alongside Zakaria Gilani. Also, he was very close at times to be picking up his first wicket. Look at the fall of the wickets in that 1 over where Suleiman did the damage and brought his team back into the game. That's where runs aren't really coming all that quickly.
Quite interestingly, the bowlers who bowled well, they are still wicketless. Suleiman went for plenty of runs and he did the damage. He got 2 wickets, going for 24 runs in his 2 overs.
Yeah, you saw that first over. He was wayward. He gave a lot of wides. He gave 5 wides to start off his over, mind you. The first ball he bowled, that was a big, huge wide, and nothing much the keeper could have done. So giving 5 wides, and then also he was a little wayward. He came around the wicket. He was struggling, but then those 2 wickets, all of a sudden, he was on the verge of picking up a hat-trick, and in comes another fine talent. It's going to be Vishank. And he's come on to a situation where the match is equally well poised.
Absolutely. Slightly the pendulum in favor of batting side because there's a partnership stitching between these two. And they do have the services of Umar Shah, the boy who went on rampage in the league stage Two back-to-back match-winning knocks, 80 odd runs in no time. So all eyes will be on Umar Shah for that. These two needs to get few more runs, lay that foundation, and it will be easy for Umar Shah to come and express himself.
Oh, that was flighted a bit too much by Vishank, and Veer, his eyes would have lit up the moment he saw that flight, and he just thought, where should I hit it? Where should I hit it? And all of a sudden, he just went too hard onto the ball, and just the 2 runs is all he's gotten.
Tall lad, Veer. Alongside him is Kian. There's change in the field. Earlier there was a vacant area towards that fine leg. Now they have changed the field. The short third man moves towards that fine leg, and 3 fielders towards that offside inside 30-yard circle.
Tossed up delivery, and he has gotten his man. The flight has worked in his favor, and he has bamboozled the batter.
Yet again, astute captaincy, and this is what Owais was talking about. Zakaria Afridi, he was up to the mark when it comes to the changes. The right time, getting Vishank into the attack, and that flighted delivery, not afraid to give that loop, inviting the batter to go big. Nowhere near the ball, misses the line completely. And a much needed breakthrough has been provided by Vishank, the man who was getting those runs. Now, Veer P getting 34 of just 26. He departs, managing 4 fours and 1 6. Is 62 for the loss of 3.
Madhav Vasant comes out at number 5 position. What a terrific start here by Vishank Kripalani. He's into his first over. It just took him 3 deliveries to get his first wicket, and that too of the set batter Veer Pawar. 34 in 26 deliveries, and he was looking a real threat to Seven Districts. But now all of a sudden, Seven Districts, they believe they're on the driving seat. Lovely delivery. I really love the flight which he's getting on offer, and also it's very fearless to say the least. But said to be bowling so much flight, he's not really scared that the batter will come out down the track and hit you for a big shot.
That too, he's bowling his first over. So brave enough to offer that flight. Can he strike for one more time? Manav one strike. All just going towards that leg stick. Not interested, says Nadeem Anjum. Quite interestingly, the captain bringing Vishank, looking for that wicket, and he responded quite well. The way he's giving that loop and inviting the batters to go big, I'm just waiting for that wrong one, that googly. Can he produce one more wicket?
Oh, beautifully bowled. And that's where you have to be careful. Don't go at the back foot against Vishank. He's got that excellent slider as well. Terrific over. Just the 3 is what he's given, and also picked up an important wicket. 9 gone. 62 for 3. Adi to bowl his first over. And he's come on to bowl at a situation where I believe 7 districts. Oh, beautifully bowled. That is a top class delivery. Where was this boy hiding? How much turn did he get on offer, Mudassir?
Throughout the day, we was talking about this track has not got much purchase for the spinner, but quite surprisingly, a big turn on the very first ball. So two leggies from both the ends. It's trouble times for Kian and Manav.
Oh my word. That is a terrific start by the youngster Adi. Is into his first over, 2 deliveries, and he's already impressed us here in the com box with us, sir.
Sorry about the control. The Red Army is getting ready for the big finale tomorrow. It's the Khurram. Next to him is Sachin Sharma. A mixture of young and experienced team if you talk about World Junior League Management Support Staff team.
Yeah, they're doing a fine job. Look at that. Where is the slip? Give him a slip, please.
Coach needs to send a message. He's getting that turn there on the back foot. That is what the wicket does. The wicket went down in the previous over. Now all of a sudden, they're finding it hard to even get that single.
Comes down the. Oh, beautifully done. This is such a treat to watch this youngster Adi, and I would love to see these highlights of these 4 deliveries. What a magnificent delivery.
Not once, not twice, not thrice. On the 4th time, yet again at the same channel. Got frustrated, came down the track, nowhere near the ball. Look at that release. Sharp turn. Excellent job by wicket keeper here. This was quite inevitable. The way he was building that pressure. And under pressure, he gave away his wicket. Kian departs. So 2 quick wickets going down. It's 62 on board.
In comes someone which I believe does not need much introduction. He is one boy who's making a lot of name for himself. Twice he's gone on to score more than 80 runs. He is a very, very dangerous batter. Walks in at a situation where his team needs him. Lovely delivery. But that's it. How much are you enjoying this over of Adi?
I'm loving it. He's a little magician, Adi. Into his first over. An excellent bowling display, and all eyes will be on this man on your screen. In pink t-shirt, it's Umesh Shah. And Umar Shah is on strike. He holds the key now for London House Kings, Umar Shah.
Well, that man was one of my favorite batters, Umesh Shah. Beautifully done. What an outclass over. Oh, he's given him. Adi, what are you doing? He is creating havoc and magic in the middle. He picks up his second.
Not able to read his line and length. Top of that, he's getting that extra turn. He caught Umar Shah on the front foot, went for the defense, and in the process, Navneet Gurnani making no mistake. So 3 wickets going down, 2 in this over. It's a maiden over by Adi, the little magician, doing wonders with the ball. 7 districts. Back in this game is 62 for the loss of 5 at the end of over number 10.
What a turnaround to this game. London House Kings, they are struggling big time. And that's all because the spinners, they are creating absolute havoc there in the middle. Bishank Tripolani, he started off so well in his first over. He picked up a big scalp. Adi, 1 over, 6 dot balls, 2 wickets. Maiden double blow.
These two are complementing each other quite well. Two leggies out there in the middle. Fluctuating fortunes, the pendulum shifting in favor of bowling side now. A couple of overs ago, London House Kings, they were having an upper hand, just 2 wickets down. All of a sudden, 3 wickets going down in the last 12 deliveries.
Beautifully tossed up delivery. Now this is where they are so smart. I think we need to give a lot of credit to the captain and also to these spinners. Why? JMR Complex, there was a different story altogether because the dimensions were very small, maybe 40-45 meters. But here, this is Sharjah Cricket Stadium. It's 50 meters, so that is making a huge difference. That's where the bowlers, they're not offering any pace. They are flighting the delivery, pitching at full, and asking the batters, well, if you want a maximum, why don't you hit a big shot and go downtown?
And that is a good ploy, I would say. At this venue, it will be a good idea if you can just go down the ground. But after losing those 3 quick wickets, the pressure is back on the batters here. Such a rare talent. If you talk about Adi, what a start to his spell. Got 2 wickets. A future prospect here in UAE. If you talk about junior level teams here in UAE, such as 7 districts or even Karwan, they should watch these games very closely, scout them and give them a chance. These are the real talent we are witnessing, and thanks to World Junior League platform.
Yeah, you're absolutely spot on. You're right, Mudassir. Now that's a big shot coming. Oh, he's got plenty of bat on this one. He's just walked in Isa. On the very first ball, he's just hammered it for a maximum.
Wickets going down, but no problem for Isa Khan. Off the mark in style, coming around the wicket. And there you go, across the line. What a connection. Pressure release shot from the blade of Isa Khan.
That's a 7-year-old Gurkirat. Gurkirat Singh down there enjoying watching the game of cricket. Such a cute kid, isn't he, Mudassir?
Such a cute and lovely kid, very obedient, and he loves to come to the ground. His mother played under 19 cricket way back in India, and also his father he represented university levels. So the family, they know the importance of this game, and look at that, so sweet.
Brilliancy is out there, and also I'll have to ask you this question after this over. We'll get back and we'll just continue and keep the conversation alive. It's 11 gone, 69 for 5. Beautifully ball once again. And That was Fuller onto the stumps. Adi, he's bowling beautifully here. When we were talking about Gurkeerat Singh, the youngster, I want to ask you this question, Mudassir. Have you ever seen him bat?
Never, but I have seen him bowl those quite a decent couple of overs.
I'll ask you this question because I have seen him bat. He is an outstanding batter. He's very, very stylish. I walked into 76 nets one day, had something to do there, and this little boy, I saw him, he was batting, and that's a glorious shot. That is a very good shot, always in control, and just placing it to perfection, not trying to hit it hard, just the simple timing.
Rightly said, not trying to hit it hard. Shimmy down the track, middling the ball properly and finds the gap. So slowly the runs are coming. So Adi league's first boundary.
So yeah, back to the topic of the youngster Gurkeerat. Yeah, so I just went in there and I saw a small little boy. He was batting in the nets, Mudassir, and he was batting so beautifully, technically so correct. And the moment he removed his helmet, I saw a cute little boy. And I was like, I just went on and just went to him. I told him, you are an outstanding cricketer. And Mudassir, let me tell you, he is one for the future. I wish you would have seen him bat.
For sure now, I'll request his father to get him to the nets tomorrow. So, such a rare talent, and full marks should be given to the 7 districts management for giving an opportunity to someone like Gurkeerat Singh. Though he's just 7 years old, there's something special about that kid. That is the reason he's a part of this side.
Absolutely, and he's a very good listener, mind you, Mudassir. I saw the coach just telling him something on regards to his front foot, that's how you need to get your front foot a little forward, get your head position right, and he was listening very, very carefully. It just shows he is such a smart kid, Gurkeerat. It's really a joy, Mudassir, to see these kids do so well. Hits it towards the deep square. Another single only. This match has heavily shifted into the favor of Team 7 Districts. They were cruising along nicely at one stage where they were 39 for no loss.
Thanks to this man Adi, who bowled quite well. This is what happened when he started his spell. This was his first wicket. The second was of Umar Shah in the air. And what a brilliant catch taken by the fielder at long off. Wickets tumbling down here at Sharjah Cricket Stadium. London House Kings, they are in trouble. They have lost their 6th man.
Adi gets his third, and he is still in his second over. Look at this catch. Beautifully taken. Eyes on the ball, and that's a good catch taken in the end. Adi, he is having a ball in the middle, and all his teammates, they're around him, congratulating him, and surely they're going to ask him a party after the game, if they go on to win the game. It's 12 gone, 75 for 6.
So Adi got his third wicket, and this is the big wicket of Umar Shah. And close call. The line belongs to the umpire. But what a brilliant spell we are witnessing. So 12 gone, 75 for the loss of 6.
What a fine over we witnessed. 12th one by Adi, picks up his third, Only the sixth runs. What an opportunity for him to pick up a fiver. He's got 2 more overs, and you've got 4 more overs of London House Kings. Isa, I don't really think he's going to hold back. He will back his natural game plan. That is to go big. And anything in his area, if you go full, he's really going to make you pay for it. Short delivery, hit it hard towards the long on region. Yeah, I think the chances from here onwards to win the game for LHK, it looks quite bleak.
That too when the ball is turning a lot, and these two bowlers, Vishank and Adi, what a combination. And full marks should be given to the captain, Zakaria Afridi, because it's rare side 2 leg break bowlers bowling in tandem, and keeping things tight is Vishank, and from the other end it's Adi who's been getting those regular wickets.
Yeah, spot on with us, sir. That's what these two young boys they've been doing. And what's good to see, they're really enjoying their outing out there. That is the most important thing you have to do. The moment you step in the ground, and all these kids have done a remarkable job enjoying their outing out there. Lovely delivery once again. Tossed up. Junlei Shukla, the new batter. He's got a big job in his hands. 78 to win. We're into the 13th over. It's getting tougher and tougher. Lovely delivery, but this time it's drifting onto the leg side, so good and easy decision by Nadeem Anjum.
Where is the slip? You need to attack. They are on the back foot. Couple of tight overs. You'll be the favorite to win this contest. Vishank into his 3rd over. He is struggling. Clearly, the batter is struggling to read a line and length from Vishank. And looking at this setup, as if we are into the power play. There are 7 fielders inside the 30-yard circle.
Tossed up once again. That ball really didn't turn much. And you can see that he's getting a little agitated and a little fidgety out there. Junlei Shukla. Still, the match is not over. You never know. A couple of big overs. We know Isa Khan, he's a very powerful striker of the ball. And on the other end, Junlei, he too has got the knack of clearing the boundaries with utmost ease. Oh, very, very risky. And flatter, quicker, and it didn't turn.
What an outstanding leg break bowler. Just couple of runs from that over of Vishank. In trouble is the London House Kings, 77 for the loss of 6 at the end of over number 13. Not much contribution coming from that middle order apart from Veer Pawar. Pawar, in fact, at the top got 34 runs. Arav not able to open the account, so was Umar Shah. Desperately, they need these two to stitch a partnership. 5.92 is the current run rate, 12 extra, 77 on board. Plenty of hard work needs to be done by these two, but they are up against the little magician Adi, doing wonders with the ball. What a spell. Clear domination, I would say, from number 26. Young boy dictating the terms. Another flighted delivery. Oh, what a glorious drive. Isa goes toward that offside. Somehow he managed to put that ball into that narrowest gap towards that offside, and he finds the boundaries. An ordinary stuff from the fielder. So starts the over with a boundary. For the second time, he considered a boundary. And for the second time, joining me in this game is Asghar Khan. Good evening and welcome to the Combox, Asghar.
Thank you so much. Pleasure is all mine. Mudassar Ali. Nice punch through the offside. Oh, look at that little boy, Gurpreet Singh, shadow batting. He's enjoying himself, raring to go. Oh, what a phenomenal talent.
Was it a, is he doing a batting practice or is he practicing thumkas? Well, it's always so pleasing to the eyes watching this young lad, Gurpreet Singh. A big hit, what a connection. He has some other plans. He's targeting Adi, who looked in control, but now he's leaking runs.
A big slog sweep coming in from the left-hander. What a strike. All the way for 6. Well, they've got an uphill task on their hands, but as long as these two are out there, they have a sniff of a chance.
Take you back to the day 2 of this tournament. In fact, day 1, 143. North England Warriors posted. Sharjah were 38 for 6. From there, they went on to win this game. So you need to have that belief, to believe in yourself. Yes, 6 wickets are down. But the likes of Isa and Junli Shukla still out there in the middle. So these two can bat. We know that. And Isa, now he holds the key.
Absolutely. 6 wickets down, but the courage is not down. That's more important. Played away on the offside. It's all about heart, resolve, that self-belief, looking to take the game on, and why not? We want a nail biter.
And when you are in Sharjah, you expect a thriller. And we are witnessing a thriller. 6 wickets down, but not going down easily. They are putting up a show here. Isa Khan needs the support from Junli Shukla.
Played with the spin. Lovely technique from Junli Shukla, pressing forward and then quickly realizing and pressing back and punching. Stylishly played.
Not a good idea, especially against Adi going on to the back foot. But they have got those runs in this over 13. He started with a maiden double wicket over, then going for few runs in the next 2 overs. Another connection and another maximum. He's dictating the terms, even the likes of Hamza Khan. He is finding it hard. A poor effort coming from Hamza Khan.
Not sure about that, but let's have a look at. Oh, it's a great effort. You've been too harsh, Mudassar Ali. But what a way to finish that over. 6. 96 for 6 after 14. 58 required of the last 6. Different tactics here. Bringing back the quick bowler, and it's the captain who brings himself on. The obvious thought process is try and break this partnership, because Isa especially is severe against the spinners.
He was extraordinary in his first over. He was unplayable. But what's an onslaught from Isa Khan. Spoiled that figure of Adi, going for plenty of runs. 19 in fact in the previous over. Now they are back in the game. 96 for the loss of 6. We are witnessing something special here at Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Zakaria Afridi coming back into the attack.
Oh, absolutely. This could be a nail biter. One big over. They can get that required rate down to somewhere 8.5. Still, it's pretty much gettable. Rizwan Arshad, the coach, the trainer, Saqib, they are having a discussion. So they obviously know the game is getting much closer to their expectations. As Mudassir Ali stood tall here alongside me, inching to go with the mic.
Sir, really don't understand tactics from Adi against the left-handed batter. If you're bowling those regulation leg breaks, you're asking for punishment. You're coming into the radar of left-hand batter. In fact, we were expecting him to bowl those wrong ones, but he missed the trick. And from a strong position, they are just losing the plot.
Yeah, worth a go with the wrong one. Spot on there. Mudassir Ali hardly misses anything. Short ball, punched off the back foot through the offside, straight to backward point.
The beauty of this tournament has been those close encounters. Never give up attitude of these players. Make this tournament a special one. Look at that focus and determination in the eyes of Junli Shukla, playing that second role in this partnership.
It's gone aerial, mid-off paddling back. And couple of bounces into the fence. Those eyes are wide open with focus and determination. We got a game on our hands.
With the boundary, 100 comes up for London House Kings for a counter-attack. This time Shukla opted to go big. Just manages to clear the man at mid-off and one bounce, 4 runs. He's targeting the premier fast bowler, the captain of 7 districts, Zakaria Afridi. All of a sudden, now the pendulum shifting in favor of batting side once again.
That's the beauty of the game. Freely steaming in, intelligent batting, offering the full face of the bat. Got a boundary and then a single. That's smart batting.
This is the beauty of shorter format. 1-2 good overs and all of a sudden you can see the buzz, the dugout of batting side. The bowling unit, now they are in pressure here. All the hard work done by Adi. The figures were spoiled by this man on your screen. It's Isa Khan show here at Sharjah Cricket Stadium.
Oh, absolutely. On difficult times, desperate times, you need a hero. And he won't be saying to himself, London House Kings, they need a hero. I want to be that hero. So as you in the com box, get me going as well. Late in the night, Mudassir Ali energy really spurring me on as well. Freely charging in. Oh, nice stylish drive. Good work at backward point.
It's almost 10 p.m. late here in Sharjah, but the energy level going up in the com box as well. Asghar Khan is on his toes because Isa Khan and Junli Shukla, they're trying to do something special for their team. The team is in trouble, but they have got 2 heroes, it's Isa and Junli Shukla show.
Oh, absolutely. Slow delivery, intelligent bowling. Change of pace, clearly would have missed leg stump. End of a decent over in the circumstances. 5 of it, 15 gone, 101 for 6.
101 for the loss of 6. Left arm orthodox. Desperately looking for a wicket here. Zakaria Afridi and 7 districts are feeling the heat. It's Junli Shukla and Isa Khan. They're trying to make a comeback into this game. London House Kings, they need another 50 to ingest 4.5 overs.
What a game for our viewers right around the world, as I'm next to the great man, Mudassir Ali, an absolutely iconic personality. And there you come, the big man right in the middle, right in the mix, Uwais Ali Odi.
Thanks a lot to our director and throughout this tournament, Oves, Arjun and Asghar. They were busy, loud appeal, and the finger goes up. He took his own time, but the right decision has been made. Ball just sharply coming into the left-hand batter. He misses the line, and straight away he was in trouble.
Well. Massive, massive moment. The front on angle will tell us a bit more. Whether he got something on it, we'll have to wait and see, but the decision has been made. That's the front on angle. Oh no, it went straight on. His bat just got stuck on the way. Hit the back leg. That's a killer blow here from Harshad. A tremendous bowling change from 7 districts. And 7 down for 102.
What a change. Yet again, they're back in the business. Harshad, the rescue ranger for 7 districts. Bowling those quicker ones. Caught in 2 minds. I was surprised the way he played this shot. This was on the previous delivery. If we can have that replay of the wicket going down of Isa Khan.
What a big breakthrough coming in just at the right time. Because Isa was playing a gem of a knock, and just when the game was on the line, he got out.
It's a battle of nerves now. Plenty of support for both the sides. People came in numbers. Win or lose, it doesn't matter. They are enjoying this outing between these two sides.
They come in large numbers as well. Another beautiful delivery. This boy has control and he's got that temperament in tough situations.
That is how you win the games for your team. That is how you make a name for yourself. In the air, just for a single. It's all about those nerves and handling the pressure quite well is Zakaria Afridi and his boys. So 16 overs gone, still 50 needed. And last 4 overs, 3 wickets in hand for London House Kings.
Webb starts off with that delivery punched off the back foot on the offside. And just for a single, something has got to give. Now, the onus really goes back to Junli Shukla. Rian, the skipper of the side, he can hit the ball, but they got to do something very, very quickly. Something has got to give. There's not much time on their hands. Tossed up delivery is gone straight and straight down the throat of the fielder. 7 Days Treks inching closer here. Another wicket falls. Webb with a nice flighted delivery induced that big shot. Nicely caught at mid-off. Good technique, watching it right into the midst. Beautifully caught. 8 down for 105, London House Kings. Oh, this is great to see. The great scenes here. An absolute live wire. This cute little boy, Gurpreet Singh, is out there in the field. Worked away on the onside. We might see him have a crack with the ball. Next over, I think the stage is set. He deserves a go. Just 7 years of age. Gurpreet Singh bowled a very impressive over down early on in the tournament at JMR Sporting Club. This could be his moment bowling here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. That remains to be seen. Straight away, he's in pursuit here. He wants the ball. He wants it so badly. And 7 Days Treks are well in control here. What a day of cricket we have witnessed here at the homes of cricket at Sharjah, the iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Coolish evening. We started off on a hot afternoon. Now it has become a lot pleasant. Worked off the back foot on the onside. Another single taken. Firmly in control here. 7 Days Treks. Webb round the wicket, tidy delivery. 17 overs done, 109 for 8. There you go. Gurpreet Singh gets an opportunity. What a moment for him. Absolute privilege to be playing here, this iconic place. And mum will be watching. Dad is here. His elder sister, I'm sure, will be touch nervous, but he's got a wonderful temperament for big occasions. And look at that for a start. Perfect length. Perfect length. He's so confident as well. And straight away going round the wicket to the left-hander. Smart thinker. Nicely bowled. That's brilliant stuff from Gurpreet. And the loud cheer goes from the large number of people out there appreciating him. Two very good deliveries. He's hitting a wonderful length. Almost walks in. Nice punch of the back foot. Wide of mid-off from Junli Shukla. That's good timing and good placement. A fraction too short, and he made a little bit of room. Got it through the offside. Gurpreet continuing. Oh, lovely use of the feet. Smashed it at the non-striker's end. Hit the stumps on the full. That was struck hard. Oh, that was traveling. He didn't got any part of his hand on that ball. I was traveling. 115 for 8. Lovely use of the feet again from Junli Shukla. Gurpreet Singh, so good. So far, just 7 runs coming after 5 deliveries. Such a young age. He's got a temperament. Rock solid. Oh, good effort. I was in the air and they come back for a couple. As we go into last 2 overs, 36 required, 118 for 8. As we look at the replay, it was in the air, a tough chance, not really carrying. Wabab to continue. Goes aerial and goes safe enough. Coming back for the second here, Junli Shukla. It's a big ask. 11 more deliveries, 34 runs. He's got to hit at least 3 sixes here. Use of the feet again, slices that one on the offside and coming back for the second. Another couple added to the total. $128, 122 for 8. 7 districts well in control. We're coming towards the end of this game. He goes high. Chance. And taken at long on. And the celebration begins. And that's the end of Shukla. In search of quick runs, he finds mid-on. Lovely technique. Watches it into his palms, and there you go. Sigh of relief, sigh of jubilation. Shukla goes for 28. 122 for 9. $122 for 9. Historic moment here for 7 districts as they are about to close this game. 3rd position and the 4th position game this one. World Junior League 2025. George uses his feet and coming back for the second. All too much left to these two now. 1 wicket away, 7 districts. Tremendous campaign for them. This World Junior League. They produce some wonderful young cricketers. Nicely struck. Straight to mid-off. Just direct hit was required. And he is hit the stumps. That's it. 7 districts win this game quite comprehensively. That's brilliant fielding at mid-off. Direct hit, and that's the end of George. Tremendous victory for 7 districts. They take the 3rd position in this World Junior League 2025. Great scenes here. Commiserations to London House Kings. They've been terrific right through the tournament, doing a brilliant job.
Yeah, what a phenomenal tournament they've had overall. 7 districts winning their last game of this tournament and have won this comprehensively by a good margin of 30 runs. Handshakes all around. It has been a good game of cricket. There was a lot of excitement. We thought London House Kings had a great chance to win this game, but some exceptional bowling in the end by 7 districts, ensuring they win this game comfortably. And that's the batting card for you. They had a very good start, mind you. Tayyab and Veer Pawar giving a fantastic start. 34 for Veer Pawar. After his dismissal, you can see the middle order, there was a big stutter. None of them could really cash on. And then Isa Khan and Jun Lee Shukla, these two really turned on the heat and gave a glimmer of hope. But after that, once they got out, it was pretty much done and dusted, and couldn't play out the lot of 20 overs and were bundled out in 19 overs. A lot of bowlers have been used. Harshad Singh picked up a wicket. Suleiman, he was the pick of the bowler. Surprisingly, he didn't come on to bowl again. Vishank Kripalani picked up a wicket as well. Vaibhav Sudhir, 2 wickets for him as well. But the pick of the bowlers, by far, Adi Jain, 3 overs, a maiden, and that's where he picked up 2 wickets in his first over, if you remember. 25 is all he's given, and has picked up 3 wickets for his team. 12 extras, and that's something which they should be working on in the future. That's the match summary. 7 districts. They batted first, scoring 115 the allotted 20 overs. Isa, he batted beautifully alongside Ashman. Unbeaten both the batters. Thoman, he picked up a wicket alongside Dinesh. And then in reply, London House Kings chasing, or beg your pardon, scoring just 124 in 19 overs. Veer, Junli, they batted extremely well, but just couldn't convert this into a big one. Ali Jain, the pick of the bowlers, picked up 3 wickets. 25 is all he gave. Vaibhav and Suleiman bowling in tandem. And in the end, Seven Districts have won this game by a good margin of 29 runs and have clinched that number 3 position in this tournament. Well, we are going to dive into a quick little break, and once we are back, we will have Mudassir Ali down in the middle. For the post-match presentation, stay tuned.
Welcome to the post-match presentation of this game in the World Junior League, and we are coming live from the iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium. What a dominant performance we have witnessed from 7 districts. After batting first and posting 153, they went on to defend the total in style, and in the process they secure the 3rd position in this tournament. And moving ahead, let me call the captain of London House Kings, Rian, to come ahead. We'll have a quick chat. And yet again, you started off brilliantly, but what went wrong?
I think we just lost it in the middle, dotted up too much, and that's probably what lost us the game.
Rian, tell us about your overall experience of this tournament. It's an all-important tournament for all the under-19 boys.
Oh yeah, it was a great experience, different pitches to back home. I think we took away a lot of positive, playing under lights for probably the first time, and in this heat for the first time.
Would you like to give any shout out to any special player on a special movement in this tournament?
Yeah, first Omar played about 3 smashing innings, and then Junla played a really good inning as of today. Veer and Isa really good today, Isa really good yesterday, and then bowling Thomas, Kylan, George, Omar, all of them bowled really well throughout the tournament.
And credit should be given to the parents and coaches. So any message would you like to give to your parents and the coaches?
Yeah, I'd like to thank them for all this hard work they put in, and yeah.
And finally, tell us, did you enjoy your stay here in UAE?
Yeah, it was a really good stay, really good hotel, really good game. So yeah, it was really nice for all of us.
Rian, congratulations. Yet again, your team has produced some extraordinary talent. All the best for your future.
Thank you.
So that was Rian, the captain of London House King. Now it's time to call the winning captain, Zakaria Afridi. Please come ahead. Congratulations, Zakaria. काफ़ी बढ़िया टूर्नामेंट, हालांकि सेमीफाइनल नहीं खेल पाए, लेकिन काफ़ी बढ़िया परफॉर्मेंस रहा आज.
जी अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह टीम ने बहुत अच्छा खेला है सभी ने तो आई एम वेरी हैप्पी टू द टीम परफॉर्मेंस.
कितना मुश्किल होता है जबकि आप सेमीफाइनल में नहीं पहुंचे, लेकिन इस तरीके का परफॉर्मेंस काफ़ी बढ़िया कमबैक रहा, तो कोचेस का कितनी अहमियत है इस टीम में?
जी कोचेस ने बहुत सपोर्ट किया है, साकिब सर, रिजवान सर, आई वुड लाइक टू थैंक्स टू देम. एंड कल हमारे लिए बैड लगता है लेकिन इट्स फाइन. बैड लगता है.
क्या कहना चाहेंगे लेग ब्रेक बॉलर्स के बारे में, क्योंकि दोनों ही लेग ब्रेक बॉलर ने काफ़ी बढ़िया गेंदबाजी की?
या आदि जिन ने बहुत अच्छा किया है, वेल प्लेड टू हिम. एंड विशक ने भी अच्छा किया है, सभी ने अच्छा किया है, सो आई एम वेरी हैप्पी.
कोई ख़ास आप मैसेज देना चाहेंगे, क्योंकि एक अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म मिला यहाँ पे अंडर 14 बॉयज़ के लिए?
Yeah, I would like to thank to 7 District Management for giving us this amazing opportunity to lead my team, and yeah, I would like to say thanks them.
चलिए, उम्मीद करते हैं आने वाले समय में भी आप अच्छी तरीके से परफॉर्म करें, अपना नाम बनाएं.
Thank you. Thank you.
So that was Zakaria Afridi. Now let us focus on this game and let us talk about the performance. Two batters who dominated the proceedings in the first innings. Isa yet again amongst the runs. He got that brilliant 50 and he stitched a partnership at top of the order with Ashman, who got 46 odd runs. But in the second innings it was all about bowlers, the leg break bowlers. They dominated the proceedings. The likes of Vaishank, he was among the wickets, couple of wickets in his kitty. And before we name the player of the match, let me invite our chief guest, Mr. Hamza Khan, the co-owner of World Junior League, who will be giving away the Player of the Match award. At one stage, London House Kings, they were cruising well. They were 60-2. Then came in the little magician. He bowled an extraordinary first over, a maiden double wicket over that turned the table up and down. And that is why 7 districts went on to secure this win. And the player of the match goes to little magician Adi Jain. Thank you, Hamza. Adi, please. Adi, an all-important game. Happy the way things panned out.
Yes, pretty much.
And tell us about that first over, double wicket maiden over. What was going through your mind?
Well, I knew that Omar was playing very well in the tournament, so I knew that he was a big wicket. I needed to get him out early, so I bowled a turning one. I turned it more. I didn't bowl it quicker as much, so I wanted to get him stumped and caught.
Happy the way your friends got those runs. Isa got brilliant 50 and Ashman got 46.
Yeah, really congratulations to them. They played really well innings, and I don't think I would have been able to bowl well. I probably would have had a lot of pressure on me if Isa and Ashman hadn't piled on those runs.
Finally, to whom you want to dedicate this award?
Navneet, he's a very excellent keeper. I love his keeping. And I also want to dedicate it to Saqib sir and all the platform he has provided for me to jump onto the world stage.
Well done, and we thoroughly enjoyed your bowling, and all the best for your future.
Thank you.
That was the little magician Adi Jain. So with that we conclude our post-match presentation. Hope you have enjoyed the live action from Sharjah Cricket Stadium. But the action will continue tomorrow because there are 2 back-to-back games. It will be Melbourne Lions. They will be taking on North England Warriors 1:30 p.m. local time. After that, that is a big finale coming in at 6 p.m. local time, where Sharjah Cricket, they will be taking on Seattle Sonics. Once again, thank you for your company. See you tomorrow. Till then, take care. Good night.